My partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Devin Brown, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Devin Brown. This to third. Over to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Riley Green. And that one in the air, center field. Brown settles underneath it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. First and second here, no outs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can.
That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Still behind by a count of 1. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Devin Brown.
The center fielder, Devin Brown.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And at the plate for Miami, Ben Rice. Runner on the move, in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. So the tying run at second. Runner on the go again. Lindor sizing this one up. That is the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Sean Ramirez. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Brown strung that hitting. Devin Brown with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak. Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Base knock center field.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's fouled away. Brown with another scorching run of play lately. 2 outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's long gone. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. And we're all square. It's 1-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
That's a laser base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, one away. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Indy around second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 on, 1 out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. That's a base hit. India comes across to score. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now. We're still only 1 away. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Runners breaking for the plate. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Get out of town. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 5-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man at first. Here's Contreras now. He's been a great free agent sign. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw there. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. And the throw out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Fulton is just 1 strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout. Brown. Devin Brown, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Second inning set to go. Ronnie Mauricio now. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's a big power threat. Devin Brown blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green sizes this one up. Green pulls it down. The relay throw. One down, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. There goes the runner in the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson, and now a man into scoring position. One out, and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Runner goes again on the ground. Encarnacion Strand handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, right field. Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Line drive. And there's a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's worth the price of admission. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. And a payoff pitch. Runner takes off.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
First and second, no outs. Wilson Contreras. He's trying for third in the dirt. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Tying run at the plate. To third, Encarnacion Strand. To Mauricio for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out.
Now the left fielder.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So digging in, Drew Gilbert. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Tag, safe at home. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early. Squill.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. And the Marlins walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Brown had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
This was a terrific performance.
And the final here today, 9-8. Devin Brown delivered some walk-off home runs. So 2 down. Here's Riley Green. Two out, space is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Brown will hit next. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Pulls that one foul.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for the Mets, Carson Benj. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Nobody out, runner at first. And a base hit into right. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Next is the designated hitter, Wilson Contreras. Here's a high chopper. Fires home for 1. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Devin Brown. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Runner on the move. That's to third. The throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. One out. Runner at second. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Runner takes off the other way. Alonso. And Contreras is retired. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Alvarez getting ready to hit. So now 2 on and 2 outs. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the left fielder. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 4-0. And up next for Miami, Devin Brown. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 7-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Devin Brown. So here's the guy that is, I think right now, the favorite to win the National League MVP. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Makes a leaping grab for the out. Runner tags at second.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So 2 on with 2 away. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Brown had a great showing in the win. 4